Alright, well, it's Thursday. We're at the shop. As you can see, we got a couple of projects I actually forgot about yesterday that I figured must will work on today. I was hoping the spindles would have came in yesterday for the Exmark, but they didn't. I'm not really sure what exactly happened. It said that they were out for delivery yesterday, and then when I checked it like late yesterday when I got the mail, it said it was retransferred or something, so I don't know. I was supposed to actually get them Monday, and it's now Thursday, so I don't know. I'll figure that out. Also had to call up Jack Small Engines to tell them to ship the first set of parts for the Exmark. They actually have a lot of the parts in there I can already use. Like for instance the hydro pump seal kit, the rebuild kit I need for it, the recoil housing. I think we're just waiting on like 4 or 5 parts that are unnecessary at the moment. So I'm going to call them up, tell them to ship that order, and then when the other parts come in, ship out the rest of them. So it's pretty good, and then I can finish up the Craftsman lawn tractor out in the tent there. So that's the plan there. Hopefully it'll come in this time next week. Today we're going to get this generator going. I got this late last year. I think a few of you guys may remember it. It's just the Coleman 5000, and I got the carburetor on it last night. I'm actually just throwing a whole different carburetor system on it because the one that we had on it before, it just was all screwed up. So I found this one, kicking around. I've been saving it for a while for this project. I was going to keep this generator, but I've gotten to the point where we're never going to use it just because we usually get our power back damn near almost instantly. We've never had a power outage last for any more than, I don't know, maybe 5 hours, if that, because our town needs power, I guess. I don't know. We're like the head town that gets power. Never figured that out anyway. So yeah. So I'm going to get this somewhat assembled. I'm not doing a 100% job on this one. We're just going to get her buttoned up, get her running, and sell it. That's the plan for this one. It's not going to be 100%. Yeah. So I got to get a choke guy for this one. Hopefully Jax will actually have it in stock, and I won't have to wait on the order. If they don't, then so be it. I'm just going to sell it the way it is. Let whoever knows buy it. Use starting fluid to start it. You know. That's the basic way of going about it. Also, we got the Honda clone generator going on over here. Gonna try and button it up today as well. Other than the tires, I got to get the oil change done on it. I'm gonna do a quick little curb job on it. Not gonna attempt the spark plug because I know that is just a hidden bitch up in there, and there's no way I'm gonna get in there without pulling the whole friggin' motor off, probably the way how it looks. So I'll leave that in there. It's not that big of a deal. And that's about it. I built the battery box for late last week. I think you guys saw that. I got to get a battery for it. Not a big deal. And that's about it. So, that's where we're at with this thing. The Tahoe generator. I tell you what, this thing runs pretty nice though, I'll tell you. But, man, this thing's freaking massive, I'll tell you that. Like, compared to that, like, let's do a quick little comparison. Like, look at the size difference. Damn near that one is 2 times the size of this one. But then again, that is a 9,000. This is only 5. This is a 10 horse. That's a 13 horse, I think. Could be wrong. So yeah. Also, I had a guy come by this morning. He bought the bumper off my truck and the bed liner. And it's also raining out. I actually just got done pulling off the grill of the truck. A guy wants to buy that, and he also wants to buy the cup holder. I'm still trying to figure out how to get the cup holder out of the truck, so that's like a challenge and a half. I'll list these headlights and stuff on eBay. These headlights are fucking mint. It took me a while to find these headlights, I'll tell you. I actually found these headlights on a 2003 Ford F-150 that was in a fire. The whole truck was on fire. Well, it wasn't on fire at the junkyard, but it was at one time caught on fire. The only thing that was left on it was the headlights, the grill, and the engine I think was sitting in it, but it was toasted. But very clear headlights. I know the camera can't pick it up, but like they're not even hazed. So that's the reason I bought them. So they'll go for a couple of bucks on eBay. I'll just throw the 2 marker lights in on the deal. You know, probably about 60 bucks for the set, shipped. So, yeah. It's fun parting out your own truck. It's different. It's like you get your own junkyard in your own backyard, and only it's not in your backyard, it's your driveway. That works. Friggin', I've seen a couple people looking, like, what the hell is he doing in that truck now? And sure enough, wait till they come 3-4 weeks from now, there's going to be friggin' nothing left of that truck. We're just trying to figure out how we're going to dispose of the frame once it's all done. If we should haul it down to the salvage yard that's like in friggin' Billerica, like, which is a haul basically. Or if we should just take a sawzall to it, if it's even legal to do that, take a sawzall to it and just cut the pieces off of it. That's what I was thinking about doing, is just getting one of those torch blades or a Lennox blade and just hacking right through the frame, chopping it up and throwing it on the trailer or whatever. You know, so I don't know, you let me know if that's even legal to do. I don't even know if that's legal. So yeah, I don't know. Should be legal because it's my truck, but then again there could be issues along the way. I don't know. Let me know. Yeah. But anyway, enough talking. Yeah, also, I don't know if I said in the other video or not, or the past following videos. If you guys hear the noise in the videos, please drop a comment below. Like at a time, so if it's at like 2:30, type the number 2, then the 2 little dots, then 30, and that'll help me out. So I'm just trying to figure out if this camera is worth keeping. Well, if I gotta return it this week or something, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out, but whatever. Anyway, enough talking. Alright, well, I accomplished today's goal and then some. I was able to get this one here just all put back together. I'm actually going to wait for the choke lever assembly to come in, possibly next week, middle of next week hopefully. I call them up, they have it in stock, and I should hopefully see it next week, so pretty good. So that's it about that. All I gotta do is just drop it in and it's good to go. I already did an oil change on it. Carburetor didn't need to be did because I already did it. New spark plug last year, and fuel lines were all done last year, so there's no point of that. As for this one, took this one out, did an oil change on it. Carburetor wasn't dirty, it didn't really even need anything. Spark plug, it turned out a little bit easier than I thought, just sticking right out the side there, so that's pretty kick-ass. And there's something else I did to it too. Can't remember. I don't know. Did something else. Don't remember. Fire it up. That's about it. So I'm actually now in the process of cleaning up the shop. Getting the tools organized. Holy autofocus. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Yeah. That's what we got going on. Not a whole lot. I gotta bring these tires and rims down next week. Beginning of next week, get them swapped out. 20 bucks a whack, 40 bucks for each. Rather than me doing it, because I have no motivation to put those tires on those rims and even pull those tires off those rims, because they just suck to do. If you've ever done a lawn tractor tire, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Just don't have it in me. I'd rather spend the 40 bucks to get it done, or the 30 bucks. I think it's 30 bucks actually. 15 bucks a tire. And do it that way. It's just not worth the aggravation. So my uncle should be coming down possibly tomorrow, maybe, kind of, I don't know. Tomorrow possibly, if not beginning of next week, to drill this out. I should be able to get the recoil in, I believe Tuesday of next week, maybe. I don't know, it's coming in with that choke lever assembly. So I don't know where the spindles are for the deck. They say they're. Yesterday they said where they were out for delivery, and today they're not out for delivery. I don't know where they're at. So hopefully they don't get lost in the mail. I was kind of sort of hoping they'd come in today so I could actually start assembling it. I lost one of the spindle pieces. I can't find it anywhere. I must have threw it in a scrap pile. It's supposed to be one more of these. These go in the centers of the bearings, and I have not a clue what I did with them. I was going to go down to the trailer today, put the hub assembly on that. That ain't happening. It's just piss pouring rain out, so it's like, you know. Okay, you just can't win, so I'm stuck in the shop all day cleaning, organizing. That's about it. Awesome, isn't it? Alright, so that worked out pretty good. I happened just to be curious, and I was like, alright, what's going on here? So, curious, checked to the front porch, sure enough, they're there. Yep, I know they weren't there like 2 hours ago when I checked the mail. And I already get the mail, so I don't know what the hell these came by. They came by a regular postal, but I don't know what time they came. But anyway, so let's get done actually building them. I had actually found the extra shaft there that was sitting out in the scrap pile. It's a good thing I didn't take a scrap run. Sure enough, I got all three all built. Took, I don't know, maybe 10-15 minutes to do it. Basically, they come, the bearings inside of them, but you have to put your plate on. You put basically this plate on. You have to put your old shaft in, and the new piece down the bottom there, not the shiny one, not the gray one, or the brown one rather. So that worked out pretty good. So I'm actually going to get started on the Exmark. There were little bits and pieces on it. It's not going to be anything special. It's just going to a few bolts, and it's on. I got to throw these guys on as well, but I got to put the spindles on first. Like I said, guys, the goal is to get this thing done by the end of the month. Yeah. We got new knobs coming for this thing as well. These are missing. Viking. I like the decal on that. Looks pretty cool. So, I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but I ordered all new pulleys for the whole deck. It's actually, the whole deck's going to get rebuilt. Basically new everything, except, holy, phone's ringing, except for this piece right here, the brake, because that's actually new, and that spring. So, yeah, should be pretty cool. Let's go answer the phone. Hello? Would you look at that? The deck's starting to look like a deck again, with pulleys and stuff. So I had one of these things, friggin', this is what completely screwed me up. It took me way longer than I thought. I had these guys upside down. These are supposed to go up, not like that. Oops, I had those backwards. So luckily I caught myself on this one to do it on that one. So I had them all done, and I just got done like, oh, I'm going to make a video. It's going to be friggin' awesome, show them what I did, and then I realized something. Forgot to put the brand new lawnmower blades on. I had brand new blades sitting right there. So I had to pull them all apart again and take the old ones off. The old ones are too bad. They're, you know, they're worn, I can tell you that. Something definitely got hit right there. That's a good little whack. So I pulled those off. I didn't even know what I'm going to do with them. Because this one here is pretty bad. This one's got a, if you can look at it, it's got a pretty good nick in it. There we go. See the nick right there where the black and white is, right in between the white. That's a pretty good nick right there. And the same on this one. Like that was a pretty good whack right there. And they're in different spots, so these aren't really savable. Nick in that one. Good on that side. Nick there, and good on that side, but scrap metal. Oh yeah, what a day, I tell ya. But there must be like another style. These must be for like the 48 or something like that, or the 42 I think it is that they have. So I don't really need these either. These don't fit on it. Don't need those, won't be using those. But hopefully the rest of the parts for this thing will be in next week. Get some more of it put together. You know, this is going to be the thing that basically pays my truck, or buys me a new truck, I guess. You know, bottom dollar I can really take for this thing is $15. I'll list it for probably about $2,000, and really hope for the $2,000 because I could sure as hell use the $2,000. Like I just can't get over the fact that my truck is like cocked over beyond repair basically. So obviously I have to work a little bit harder than what I usually do, even though I already work pretty damn hard. You know, it's just like right now. It's just about 8:30, and I'm still out here working. You know, and like the videos just seem like a quick little 20-minute clips here and a little bit here, but realistically, that deck right there just took me an hour and a half to work on. You know, and the generators, these took me over 2.5 hours, and I had to do a bunch of other stuff. I had to pull a couple parts off, and man, like there's just a lot of stuff you guys just don't see. The other thing is what I was gonna say is I'm also, you know, because I'm in the bind that I am, I'm probably gonna have to sell. You know, I'm gonna be selling that generator. That's basically the reason why I'm selling the generator, is because I need the money. So I'll have to sell the generator. Probably sell this one for about $300, $250. This one here is going to a friend of my dad's for I think $500, possibly somewhere in that range. $500 or $400, just because of Chinese engine. I don't want to gouge too much. Also, I'll probably end up selling. I really don't want to sell it, but I'll probably sell my my Husqvarna rototiller. I like the rototiller, but it's just one of those things that shit. You know, I haven't even used it once this year. I think I used it once last year. That was it. Now it's just to do the garden out front, but we ain't mulching this year, so there's no point. You know, and it's just like fucked. You know, I'm not fucked, but in a way I am, because I need money. I'm either gonna 99% sure that I'm gonna end up probably having to put like $5,000 down on a new truck, and then like I don't know, do like a monthly payment or something at a dealership, because there's just no way I can come up with like $8,000 within a month. You know, like I've been saying this for quite a while, and just last week before the truck even broke, that I already have so much money tied up in all these mowers. I think I'm like, I don't know, I think it's like $2,500 just in mowers, you know, that I'm tied up in. And you just look at it, I still own those two, the DLT, the DYT. I just sold the Husqvarna yesterday. I'm obviously got a little bit of money. I got a lot of money actually tied up into this guy, you know. Just the parts alone, I'm into it for $5. And then if you want to throw another $300 on top of what I paid for it, there's $800 right there. You know. And then there's the Craftsman that's sitting out in the tent. That cost me a few bucks there. The shit all adds up. So you know, there's just no way of going about that. You know, luckily I have good credit. You know, I've never freaking missed a payment on my cell phone. So that's a good thing, you know. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out, because we can't do this for like two months at a time. You know, there's just no way. I need some kind of a vehicle so I can haul scrap to a scrapyard, to go pick up tractors in East Bumfuck. You know, like this is just not gonna work. You know, not good situation I'm in, but whatever. I guess it'll be good once it's over. You know, shit, just one of those things you'll never, you know, you plan for that you're going to be getting. That's the other thing. Like, I was planning on selling the truck. That was the plan. I was planning on selling the truck after all fixed for $4,000. And that's a good little chunk of change. So now I have to, that's the reason why I'm going to have to, you know, do something like a loan or something like that. I just don't know. We'll figure it out. Whatever. Anyway, enough talking about money issues. Probably talk to you guys. I don't think we'll talk to you guys for the rest of the week. Tomorrow I'm going to go up at the campground, do a couple of things up there, and that's about it. Maybe do a couple of fishing videos on the iPhone. Maybe we'll give that a shot. What do you guys think of last weekend's video there of the stunt bikes? That was pretty cool. Plastel Power Sports. I think Busty One got a video of that once before, a couple months back. So yeah, that's what we got going on. But there's no stunt show this weekend. It's probably going to be fishing and then going to Walmart to get remote bait, because I probably friggin' queued them all up and all that good stuff. Yeah, all that good stuff. Oh yeah, also gotta get a fishing license. I didn't even know I needed one. I thought it was like a friggin' private lake I've been fishing off of. Sure enough, friggin' the guy tells me, oh no, you need a fishing license. I was like, oh, okay. So there's $60 right there. Some bitch. Anyway, enough talking. We'll talk to you guys all probably maybe over the weekend. We'll have to wait and see. And see you then.